All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstones, hesitation and brothers, pushing his word in truth and sincerity and with charity and risking their lives and freedom to do so. This brother Yana Guy coming from Great Millstone, coming from the Chicago branch, Czechoslovakia. Quick scripture of the day, little ones edifying. I'm currently on the clock, so low one it's edifying, but low one is quick, but most importantly, it's edifying. Just have a quick had a little situation yesterday night. I do light security, very light, nothing crazy, no bars or no nothing chaotic, basically kicking people out the park and keeping people out the building, and that's it. Very, very light. But we had an incident yesterday, and my coworker, he's a heathen. I believe he's an Edomite that's just been around Jake. Okay, and is familiar with Jake, but we had an instance, a situation where we go check the building, go around, make sure everything's locked, the park is secured. But there were people lingering in the park, and I was gonna go approach them, and I was like, let me go tell them that basically we're just closed and just come back tomorrow. And Spirit's like, nah. I said, yeah, nah, fuck that. I said, let me see how this guy's gonna handle it. Let's see how he's gonna deal with the situation and approach it. It's like, yeah. In downtown Chicago, this shit is bugged out. Anyways, so I let him. And all I hear is him telling them, the group of people that the park, it was a group of Jake, Southern Kingdom, can be Northern Kingdom, but they're Southern Kingdom, a few nigga women and their boyfriends or whatever. And tells them that the park's closed, and they started trying to explain themselves. Basically, that they were told that they were allowed to stay. And he calls for backup. Basically like saying they refuse to leave. I need assistance. And that's when things flare up because they got very upset. And that's when I started approaching. And I said, what's going on? And then they're like, oh, he's asking for backup, saying that we're refusing to leave. But this motherfucker never asked us to leave, and so on and so forth. And they're just upset, basically, like, he's making a big deal out of nothing. Why is he making it seem that we're... But I don't know. Long story short, they got offended. This guy gets mad. Just could have avoided situations to flare up and everything. If you came in a calm manner and, just simply told them, hey, sorry, the park's closed, come back tomorrow, more than welcome to have you, and go about your business, and give you a couple minutes to go ahead and wrap up gather your belongings. And but if you take too long, then I'm going to have to call the cops to trespass you. Simple, keep it short, sweet, simple. And when you deal with people in that way, and I use wisdom, man, because he's after the whole situation, he's gonna tell me that hey, just a word of advice, don't get so close to people when they're all upset. I said, word of advice, you should approach people in a different manner, And to be honest, if there were a group of Edomites, I'm pretty sure that it would have never ended up that way. One, because it's just a group of nigga women, Jake. And two, I'm pretty sure he would have been a little kinder, you know. And especially with this type of job, doing security, you can't, use wisdom, you know. And the scriptures tell, I remember the scriptures in the scripture right here that I'm about to share with you. It popped in my head, I used it. I told him, so I apologized to them. I said, I'm sorry, but I said, but he is right. The park is closed and you guys will have to pack up your things and hit the road, basically, you know. But in a different manner, just apologizing, and this is what it is. And maybe there was someone, whoever allowed you to stay over here from the next shift previously, but we just switched shifts and now we're here, you know. So I thought of this scripture in Proverbs 15:1. It says, a soft answer turn away to wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. And that's exactly what it is, man. That scripture popped in my head, and they weren't even mad at me. They weren't upset at me. These fucking they one popped out the phone with the flash. It's late at night, and they started hit the record button. I don't know, whatever social media platform they were on, talking shit. And not once did they point the camera at me and put us together, and I was wooed because, using wisdom, I avoided that, but you got this motherfucker, that just wants to start shit, but play victim, and this is, we're always going to find ourselves in situations not only at work, at jobs, even when you go to the grocery store, where people fighting for lines, for cutting lines, or, finding parking spots, and trying to beat each other to the parking spot, or anything, man. In your everyday life, you can apply this, and it works every time, especially getting pulled over by the police, especially out here in Chicago. Yes, sir, no, sir, thank you, sir, sorry, sir. There's been a few times I was let go, and simply they all said, since you didn't give me any problems, I'm not going to give you any, and he let me go, So, yeah, hey, call home, like, how about me on shower, just boot out the situation. Just wanted to share it. So I'm going to read this again and end it off with that. This is Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turn away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Call home, like, how about me on shy, and above, little ones edifying lesson. Shalom.